The influence can be disastrous. Be slow to anger, because the angry man does not do what pleases God. James 1 verses 19 to 20. Moses died without fulfilling his dream of entering the promised land. He failed in the last half hour. He ruined the divine mission, and his life was cut short the day he struck the rock, in the last year of the desert pilgrimage. Moses said to God, "I beg you to let me cross." But the Lord, very angry, would not grant my request and said to me, "Enough. Do not insist on this matter any longer." Deuteronomy 3 verses 25 to 26. What did Moses do to be disqualified from ministry and deserve such punishment? He was unbelieving and rebellious. Moses was supposed to speak to the rock, but instead he shouted at the people. Numbers 20:10. Moses couldn't control his anger and spoke recklessly. Moses did not measure his words. He spoke without thinking what he was saying. Psalm 106 verse 33. And what did he say that was wrong? He took credit for the miracle. "We will bring water out of this rock for you." Numbers 20 verse 10. Moses dishonored the Lord in the presence of all the people and was considered an unbeliever, a rebel, and a traitor. You disobeyed my commands. Numbers 27 verse 14. You betrayed me before the Israelites. Deuteronomy 32 verse 51. Since you did not believe in me, you will not bring this congregation into the land I have given them. Numbers 20 verse 12. Notice that Aaron and Moses were condemned in the same place where 40 years earlier the people of Israel had been condemned, and for the same sins. Is there a spiritual principle behind this coincidence? Of course there is. Neither Aaron nor Moses could escape the toxic environment in which they lived. They were overtaken by the rebellious and unbelieving spirit that dominated the entire congregation. Don't you think we should pay more attention to the spiritual environments in which we move? Sometimes temptation comes from a single person, a friend, a counselor, or even a beloved family member. May God grant us wisdom to make the necessary decisions before our faith is extinguished and we end up far from God. Think about it this way. If the great Moses could not detach himself from the harmful influence of the unbelieving people and ended up losing the promised land like all of them, how much more should we watch carefully over the well-being of our spiritual life? If you want to conquer the promised land, stay away from toxic environments. Prayer, beloved Lord, help me to purify my inner circle so that it may contribute to giving you honor and glory. In Jesus, amen.